Yes, this is it. This is the One Thing Planner. Pretty big. It's A5, I guess. The planner for 2020 has some nice straps, some nice markers here in the bottom. And I would say, yeah, nice and sturdy, really nice paper. Bullet journal format paper, so small bullets. It's big. It is in the back. It has a lot of area to jot your plans, your business models, your focuses, your mind maps, and that kind of stuff. And then in the beginning, it has the months in it, and it's designed, of course, around the philosophy, the concept of the one thing. What's your one thing for the year? And in the beginning, you see it's nice sturdy paper, gray paper, and the planner belongs to, of course, the one thing planner and some getting started material here, a glance view or a view around the year. And you see how it's planned. It's all around reflection and planning. So first you have Q1, a reflection of Q1, and hey, then we have the reflection of Q1 and a plan for Q2, etc., etc., etc. In the beginning here, it starts with a annual review of this last year, and in this planner, the 2020 version, of course, a review of 2019 with nice questions like, hey, what were your biggest wins this year? What did you accomplish that you're most proud of? What changes did you make in how you invest your time, etc., etc., etc. That makes you just think and reflect and makes it easier, of course, to make the plan for 2020 in this case. With questions, hey, what do you want to accomplish someday that's worth focusing on? And some other different questions. In the bag, there's also some inspiration material that can help you with like jotting down all these materials. So these are some glossaries, big IDs, and some IDs that you can also use here in the bag. I kind of like it. So let me show you how Q1 is working. Q1, do less and achieve more. So there's always, like in every quarter, there's like a small nugget of new knowledge, new information, and it has some actions to take. Like for this now, hey, time block your time off, one thing, planning time, and set aside time for your reset and goal setting retreats. Make note of important personal notes, birthday, holidays, anniversaries. These goal setting retreats, then you see like a little cross, a little red cross. And on page 70, there's more information about, hey, what are those retreats and that kind of stuff? How does it work? Okay, we are reflecting first again. Where do you currently stand in relation to your goal? And this is what I call like a gap analysis. How do you say that? Analysis. Okay. This is me having trouble with Dutch, translating that to English. Where do you currently stand in relation to your goal? What's the gap between where you are and where you want to be? If you're behind, what's the one thing you can do over the next quarter to close the gap? These questions are so strong. And in other planners I came across, every week or every month you have unlimited of questions or a lot of questions. And I feel like, it takes me 50 minutes to start my day. And it's not bad to think about it. But actually the only question in the end you need to have is, hey, what's my one thing for today? And that's something you can jot down here every time. And of course, below that, you can have some other mega important MIT most important tasks of the day, but nothing more, nothing to write all this stuff down. You have this area in the back for that, but it's something to have. It's really planned around having focus on the whole month, getting a bird's eye view on the month, and see where you're going. If you know the one thing is designed around this one idea. When you drop that domino, or when you tick out that small domino, what can it achieve? If you push one domino, it can push another, a bigger one, and a bigger one, and a bigger one, and a bigger one. You just need to know every time what's the most important, what's the biggest domino, and that's your one thing. So every month you have this overview. And here on the right, you see your monthly goals, and you see your priorities around professional priorities and personal priorities. And these priorities, also in the back on page 70, I guess, they have some ideas around how you can set those priorities. And they call this the GPS. So, for example, here, priorities increase customer retention by 10%. And this is something you can mark, of course, like I said, on the right. So under the monthly goals. And then just, like I said, you have your one things of the day. And yeah, this glance view over the whole month. In the end of the month, reflection and a small plan for the next month. And again, February. Reflect. March. Reflect. And then we have a little bit more space for Q2 to reflect on the whole quarter and make a plan for the next quarter. So it's really a simple guide, but super, super strong if you ask me. Not too much fluff. Focus, 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 focus. And yeah, of course, here already, it's my 36th birthday on the 10th of August. I already jotted that down, but yeah, I'm also now in the moment of planning those, planning it for myself. But yeah, really like it. So this is the one thing planner. Like I said, really nice, thick, sturdy material. Hope you liked it, and gives you a little bit more information around how this guide is working and if this is something for you.